Hi, my name is Jackie and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't noticed by now, one of my guilty pleasures, I guess, you know what, scratch that, because I don't feel guilty at all about it, but one of the things that I love are delicious dessert blends. So naturally, one of the companies that I have been dying to try is Dessert by Deb. Not only do these blends just like speak to me because they are all inspired by desserts, but also some of my tea friends over on Instagram, Tori at Simply Tealicious and Antonia from A Steep Sip and Repeat, just like a rave about blends from Dessert by Deb. And Dessert by Deb has a handful of different collections. She has a garden party inspired collection. She has a diner dessert inspired collection. She has a like Sunday morning brunch collection. And so the collection that we're talking about today, the collection that like inspired me to jump on the computer as soon as possible and place my first order with her, is her Japanese and Asian patisserie collection. All of these teas that are displayed in front of me are inspired by Japanese desserts or Asian inspired desserts. I've already tried all of these. They're all really delicious. And I'm just super geeked to be talking about them today, to be raving about them. But before we get into it, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and smash that subscription button so you know when I upload. We like to talk about tea here. I'm starting off with the tea that I am just like absolutely looking forward to drinking because it has the most caffeine in it, I think. And that is the Boba Milk Tea. The Boba Milk Tea blend by Dessert by Deb is a blend of Asain black tea, vanilla, raisins, and brown sugar. And Dessert by Deb writes, calling all bubble tea fanatics, how about having a taste of a classic Asian favorite in your own cuppa? No tea drink has taken the world by storm in the last handful of decades quite the same way as the lovable bubble milk tea. There are so many ways for us tea lovers to take tea, and enjoying a delicious creamy milk tea is just one of them. This multi-Assam-based black tea, laced with vanilla, brown sugar, and raisin boba pearls, is a Dessert by Deb twist on the fun and delicious favorite. I would say like out of all of the blends, this is probably like the most simplistic, and it's definitely like a flavor profile that I've had before. But man, I don't know what I love me some Assam. So this one is probably gonna be the one that disappears first. Like I'm almost done with this bag. It's just a combination of flavors that I wanna drink every day in the morning. Hearty, malty, vanilla, a hint of raisin. This was really good. One tea down, 7 more to go, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to go. Next up is the Hojicha chocolate cream pie blend, which is a blend of roasted green tea, cacao nibs, coconut, and cocoa powder. And Dessert by Deb writes, Hojicha and chocolate? Oh yes. Decadent, rich, and light as air all at the same time. The warm, roasty flavors of cocoa and hojicha come together with coconut in this dessert blend for a creamy, silky infusion reminiscent of a chocolate silk pie. Steep and prepare with milk as a comforting hot tea latte or even as an iced latte for a hit of yummy chocolatey goodness that will have you serving up another slice. Unpopular opinion, I don't love hojicha. It's weird, man. I feel like it's playing like tricks on my mind. It like wants to be a sweet tea, but it still retains elements of like a savory sencha. And so my palate just doesn't love it. I do enjoy this. I don't love it as much as like every other blend in this collection, just because like the hojicha to me is pretty prominent in here. But yeah, it's like hojicha with like a hint of cocoa. That being said, I actually really do appreciate the Hojicha chocolate mint truffles. The Hojicha chocolate mint truffles is a blend of roasted green tea, cacao nibs, peppermint, spearmint, and cocoa powder. And Dessert by Deb writes, how much do we love chocolate and mint? Let us count the ways. There's no such thing as too many minty chocolate desserts, so along with Dessert by Deb's mint chip cookie and peppermint patty, Hojicha chocolate mint truffles has joined the family. With a cool kick of peppermint and spearmint, the earthy roasted flavors of chocolate and hojicha get transformed into a scrumptious treat. One of the things that I have realized this past year is like I am a huge fan of like chocolate and mint flavored teas. For as much as I don't like hojicha, I really do appreciate this blend. I know other folks are not as excited about this blend as I am. This one is pretty mint forward, and I've heard some folks say that they don't like that about this blend, that the mint kind of overpowers the Hojicha. And I totally get that. And that's probably why I actually really enjoy this blend, because the Hojicha, the flavor of the Hojicha just really is not prominent. But with a little bit of milk and sugar, this is just, I think, a really sweet, decadent, delicious blend. So yeah, like, kudos to the chocolate Hojicha mint truffle blend for tricking me into liking a Hojicha blend. And I'm like super excited about the rest of the teas that I get to drink because they're all pretty incredible. On to the next tea. The next blend that I'm pretty sure I'm going to like guzzle down after finishing off my bag of the Boba Milk Tea is the Thai banana cake blend. Oh my god.
The Thai banana cake is a blend of black tea, natural banana flavor, bananas, toasted coconut, and lemongrass. And Dessert by Deb writes, "Oh, the sweetness of warm banana cake. The versatility of bananas and desserts knows no bounds. This black tea blend is laced with sweet bananas and the bright tropical flavors of toasted coconut and lemongrass for the most comforting bite of cake."
Let me just tell you, the Thai banana cake from Dessert by Deb is one of the most glorious dessert blends I have ever tried. Oh my gosh. I often say on this channel, I like this blend, but I don't think it tastes like what it's supposed to taste like. But the Thai banana cake, it tastes like an actual banana cake. Like a banana quick bread. Like, I don't even know how else to describe it other than this is like liquid banana bread. So good. Yes. Okay, next. This is gonna be like my last latte slash milk tea, and it's one that really caught me by surprise. It is the Matcha Cinnamon Sugar Donut.
The Matcha Cinnamon Sugar Donut is a blend of green tea, cinnamon, coconut, brown sugar, and ceremonial matcha. And Dessert by Deb writes, "Japanese and Asian patisseries around the world are known and loved for their modern and wildly fun takes on classic desserts and French pastries. And at Deb's Patisserie, we elevate the beloved cinnamon sugar baked good with a hit of matcha."
The thing that like really caught me by surprise is Dessert by Deb recommends turning this into a latte. I guess if matcha was the first item on the list, that might make a little bit more sense, but it's not. It's the last ingredient. It's just sort of like it's been dusted with matcha, basically. While I would not hesitate to add milk to like a cup of matcha, any other green tea, it just sounds like such a far out idea to add milk to a green tea. I was like really skeptical of this blend, but you guys, this one really works. This is a blend where like everything is just so well balanced. Like this light floral green tea flavor still stands up against the coconut and the cinnamon, and like the addition of the cinnamon is just like this really pleasant, warming twist on a coconut green tea blend. It's just light and refreshing. Light and refreshing. Oh, that's good. This one I'd have to say is like, out of this entire collection, this is probably the one that surprised me the most. It has such a great aftertaste too. Like everything just kind of like comes together and just kind of like lingers on your tongue, and you're like, I love this flavor combination of like coconut and cinnamon. It's so good. So the next flavored green tea blend that I am talking about is the Lychee Mango Mochi blend.
The Lychee Mango Mochi is a blend of chunmi green tea, jasmine blossoms, natural lychee flavor, dried mango, coconut, and sencha green tea. Dessert by Deb writes, "One of the most delightful things about the world of Asian sweets is the vast array of mouth-watering and delicious fruits to enjoy. Tropical fruits are aplenty in pastries, cakes, confections, and in this case, sweet mochi. This green tea blend boasts big lychee flavor with fresh mango and coconut. Take a bite of this sweet treat bursting with fruity goodness."
There are a lot of ingredients in here with some prominent flavors, but oh my goodness, it's just done right. I would really love to try this one cold steeped. I mean, it's so interesting. Like the chunmi green tea is a kind of a floral green tea, kind of has some hay qualities to it, in my experience. I did do a review of a chunmi green tea. Like that was my very first review, I think. It's really horrific. I don't want to link it. But if you want to search through my archives to find it, you may. Jasmine blossoms. Like I was kind of skeptical of this tea because historically I don't love jasmine blossoms. I am coming around to them. This is a blend that gets jasmine blossoms right. Like they do not overpower, they're not bitter. It's just, it complements sort of the floral quality of the chunmi green tea as well as the lychee flavor and the mango flavor. The coconut adds sort of like a creamy quality, and the sencha green tea just adds like the slightest hint of grassiness and just like a hint of something savory on the tail end of the sip. It kind of like makes it so that it's not like overwhelmingly floral. This is a summertime tea. The more I drink this, the more I think you should try this. This kind of makes me think of like lychee gummies, like lychee candy gummies. I love this, is so good. Oh man. We're down to our last two. I'm hoping my camera battery doesn't die, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. Next we have banana sticky rice.
The banana sticky rice blend is a limited edition blend of green tea, natural banana flavor, bananas, Tiaguanyin oolong, popped roasted rice, palm sugar, and calendula petals. And Dessert by Deb writes, warm banana desserts scream cozy delicious comfort, so get ready for this sweet and savory hug in a mug, banana sticky rice. Sticky rice, or glutinous rice, is a popular ingredient used and found in many delightful Asian desserts, especially paired with fruit, and in this special limited edition blend, bananas come together with sencha, oolong, popped roasted rice, and a sprinkling of coconut palm sugar for a fun and scrumptious cup of warmth and joy.
It's like a floral, grassy, oolong green tea hybrid blend with just like a hint of sweetness from that palm sugar. And then you get like the flavor of banana chips, the flavor of banana, and then just the finishing touch is like roasty, toasty rice. This blend, I believe, is all sold out, and I do not know if Dessert by Deb plans to restock these. I'm not surprised that this was among the ones to be sold out because it's good. If you don't get the opportunity to try the banana sticky rice blend, she does have like a marshmallow rice square blend, which is green tea and popped rice, and I want to say coconut, that I tried. The wonderful Brianna from Brianna Drinks Tea over on Instagram, she sent me a sample of it a while back, and I really enjoyed that. And I wrote about that on my blog. If you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description box below. See if it sounds like something that tickles your fancy. I really enjoyed it. But if she does restock this, definitely worth checking out. Last but not least, my favorite blend. This is another blend that was completely unexpected. It is the strawberry cake roll. The strawberry cake roll is a blend of green tea, strawberry and papaya pieces, natural strawberry flavor, coconut, Canadian maple, and freeze-dried raspberries. Dessert by Deb writes, an Asian patisserie sweet shop and bakery isn't complete without the light, dainty, sweet and creamy roll cake, and few things are quite as classic as a strawberry sponge. This green tea blend bursting with strawberry, raspberry, and sweet coconut and maple will take your taste buds on a ride to dessert heaven. I say so unexpected because this is a flavored green tea, which historically I don't love, and yet this is the one that made me feel the most excited. This, it just smells like strawberry fruit roll-ups. I know that might sound kind of weird to be like really excited about, but it just smells like strawberry fruit leather. It is just rich and sweet and fruity. Smells so good. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Just let me have a moment here. It's a nice light green tea with sort of like the tart tang of like raspberry or strawberry. It has a wonderful flavor of strawberry. I don't think the flavor of strawberry registers as like, this is a real strawberry. I would say more of like a strawberry fruit leather. It seems like a really exaggerated form of strawberry. It really is just like, it just kind of like pops at you. There's also just a hint of creaminess which I believe is from the coconut pieces that are in here. It just sort of like rounds everything out. This is just such a treat. I love drinking this one hot, but I have a feeling that this one is just going to sing if I cold steep it. So I'm really looking forward to playing around with this blend. I know that this one is my favorite blend, but it's probably going to be one that I try to hoard because I don't want it to go away. And I'm trying really hard not to do that this year, because otherwise, like, if you get too caught up in that, like, I gotta wait for the right moment to drink this tea, then like sometimes this stuff just like ends up in the back of your cupboard going stale, and then you didn't get to enjoy it in all of its delicious glory. But man, this is so delicious, and I never wanted to disappear out of my stash. I want to know if anybody else is geeking out over this blend as like hard as I am. I'm obsessed. There we have it. Dessert by Deb's Japanese and Asian Patisserie Collection. I'm gonna say like 10 out of 10 would recommend. Almost every single one of them was just so special, so full of flavor. I'm like a new fan. I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to see what other collections she rolls out with in the future. Let me know in the comments below if you have tried blends from Dessert by Deb. Do you have any favorites? Have you tried the Asian Patisserie Collection? Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorites are. Like, what is a blend that I might have missed out on? Maybe it'll be in a future purchase. Thank you so much for watching this video today, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye!